Hello everyone, I am Prashant Kalidas Kavale. Welcome to the class of Turbo Machines. So today's topic is axial compressor. So what is the axial compressor? So in front of you it's a 3D picture as well as there is a 2D diagram. So just observe it carefully. There is a suction side and there is some discharge side and it is a trapezoidal in section. So what is a trapezoid? So there is an increase area starting and there is a decrease area at the end. So what is the meaning by this? The air is compressing, hence volume get reduced. Okay, so it consists of a shaft. On a shaft there are some moving blades which is shown in this color, and there are some cover. That cover is known as a stator. On stator there is a fixed blade. Okay, so there are rotating blades and there are fixed blade alternating. So each pair of moving blades and fixed blade, it is known as a stage. So axial compressor, just observe how it's working. So if you see the movement of a air which is coming inside and which is going outside, it is exactly parallel. Parallel to whom? Axis of rotation. That's why axial entry, axial outlet. So we have also seen in centrifugal compressor there is a axially in and radially out. That's why it is centrifugally. But this is not the case in axial compressors. So an axial compressor is a machine that can continuously pressurize the gases. It is a rotating airfoil based compressor in which the gas or working fluid principally flows parallel to the axis of rotation. Axial flow compressor produces a continuous flow of a compressed gases and have the benefit of high efficiency and large mass flow rate, particularly in the relation to their size and cross section. They do, however, require several rows of airfoil to achieve a large pressure rise, making them a complex and expensive relative to other design. Axial compressors are integral to the design of large gas turbines such as jet engines, high speed ship engines, and small scale power station. So AFC, axial flow compressor, has large frontal area. So if you see, it has a large frontal area coupled with high speed of a rotor. This is the high speed rotor. The large frontal area facilitates high volume flow rates of mass flow rate of the fluid. Multiple rotors. If you see, this is first rotor, second rotor, third rotor, which is in decrease in their radial. Okay, high speed rotor can be mounted on a common shaft. This is a common shaft and a stator blades. If you see, these are the stator blades. Stator means fixed casing. On fixed casing there are stator blades mounted on stator, so as between the rotor blades and the rings. This result in very compact multi-stage compressor with a high pressure ratios between the inlet and outlet. They are used in industrial applications such as large volume air suppression plant, blast furnace air, fluid catalyst, cracking air, and propane dehydration. Due to high performance of high reliability and flexible operation during the flight envelope, they are also used in aerospace engines. Axial flow compressor consists of a casing fitted with several rows of fixed blades, several rows of moving blades which are attached on the rotor, just we have seen in a figure. The fixed blades are placed on alternative rows. The fixed blades and moving blades are possible to efficient flow. One set of rotor blade and one set of stator blade is known as a stage. The number of stages in axial flow compressors depends upon the pressure ratio required. Usually 5 to 14 stages are required. The length of the blade is reduced in the direction of a flow to compensate for the reduction in volume resulting from an increase in pressure. The blades are so arranged that the spaces between the blades from a diffuser passage, hence velocity of air is reduced as it passes through them and pressure increases. So axial flow compressor is also high speed machine. Speed may even vary from 10,000 rpm to 30,000 rpm. Generally, maximum pressure ratio achieved in a stage of axial compressor. In each stage, it is 1.12 to 1.2. Hence, the obtained pressure ratio at 12 are attainable by axial flow compressor by 15 to 20 stages required. So this is exactly the diagram, okay, how the velocity variation, okay, and pressure variation. So above line it's a pressure line. So pressure increases in rotor, it also increases in stator because kinetic energy reduces. Again rotor impart the kinetic energy, hence pressure is increases. But velocity increases in rotor, it reduces in stator, again increases. So this is the velocity profile and this is the pressure profile. So this is one pair, it's a one stage, second stage. So in the figure there are three stage compressor it's shown. So exactly what happened? So in total enthalpy, so in rotor blade enthalpy is increases, in stator enthalpy remains same. Absolute velocity increases in rotor, then decreases in stator. Pressure continuously increases. Okay. So this is velocity triangle at inlet of a blade and this is the exit of a blade. So inlet of the blade, this is exactly the velocity triangle. Alpha stand for the nozzle angle or stator. Theta stand for the blade inlet angle. Phi blade outlet angle and beta is the inlet to the next stage. Okay. So these are the common velocity triangle, inlet and outlet for axial compressors. So this is combine, okay, combine velocity triangle. Degree of reaction. So what is the degree of reaction in terms of axial compressor? Because they are aerofoil shaped blades. So aerofoil blade shapes, so what is happen? So pressure is continuously rising. So pressure rise in rotor blade and pressure rise in complete one stage. This is known as a degree of reaction. Advantages of axial compressors: high peak efficiency, small frontal area, straight through the flow along high ram efficiency, increased pressure rise due to increased number of stages with negligible losses, good efficiency or narrow rational speed range, manufacturing is difficult, cost is very high, heavy weight, high starting power requirement. So basically what is the difference between the radial or centrifugal compressor, axial flow compressor? So centrifugal used in small engine, it is used in large avionics. Small mass flow rate, very large mass flow rate, lower efficiency, better efficiency, cheap, expensive. So centrifugal compressor air flows radially, air flow axially, low maintenance in centrifugal compressor. There is a high maintenance stages, low starting torque, high starting torque, not suitable for multi-stage, suitable for multi-stage, suitable for pressure ratio up to the 4, suitable for pressure ratio from the 10 to 20. Okay. So today we'll stop here. Thank you all for watching this video.